TV Land, we've just had to come back for item 15, review of trade waste bylaw. It's just processed really because it's got to go out for consultation on Monday, is that right? Yep.
Yeah,
So I'm happy to move this. Tim is happy to second it. Victoria has a question.
I didn't see in the paper when this was going out for consultation.
We are opening, assuming council agrees to the recommendations, we'll be opening consultation on Monday the 11th.
Okay, and the second question then, please, was I see at 4.15.1 that you're intending to remove the application processing time frame from the bylaw. I recall from the water cremation application recently that there were some significant delays, lengthy delays. So can you just help me understand, please, the rationale behind removing the time frames?
Yeah, sure. So just on that particular application, usually our processing is relatively straightforward, and because this was quite a novel type of application, there was no precedent for helping guide that decision, and we really just needed to take a little bit of extra time to make sure we were meeting all of the criteria in the bylaw and our legislative requirements, so that one did take a little bit longer. In terms of why we're recommending removing the timeframes in the bylaw, there is no statutory timeframe set. Typically a bylaw, you use it to regulate other parties. So in an instance where we're putting something like a processing timeframe, it's effectively the council regulating itself. And it's not an approach we take with other processing timeframes. So for example, when we get applications to connect to any of our water service networks, when we have applications for industrial stormwater discharge licences, we don't use our bylaw to regulate how long that will take. I think the primary purpose of it being in there is really to communicate how long it would take, and we can do that in other non-regulatory ways, like on our application forms, on our website. So we think that's a more appropriate way of doing it rather than having it as a bylaw provision.
Okay, we have no more questions, so I'll put this. All those in favour? Right. Against? Thank you, that is carried. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to adjourn the meeting until